Hey, it's Mark Podolsky, the Land Geek. Let's have another virtual cup of coffee together. So I'm sticking with my bulletproof coffee this morning. I'm telling you, I just feel great. If you're not doing it, you should try it. Google bulletproof coffee. See what I do. All right, so this is important. Anxiety when buying property and doing some due diligence, avoiding some pitfalls, right? We don't want to buy property that's in a floodplain. We don't want to buy property that has a wash going through it. We don't want to buy property that's steep like this or on the side of a mountain, right? And if you're going to a tax sale, unless you go physically to that property, you may not know these things. So when you first do your a deal, it's a lot of anxiety, and it can all be avoided. So first thing you want to do is, if you physically can't go see that property yourself, then crowdsource it. Set up a Craigslist gig. Have someone go out with your checklist. Can you access it? Is there anything going through the property? If you can't find it, probably your buyer can't find it. That's a property to avoid. You also want to make sure that it's not in a floodplain. Call planning and zoning. They'll know if it's in a flood, if it floods, if it's in a flood zone or not. Planning and zoning will also be able to tell you any other critical issues going on in that area, in that county, as far as path of growth, and other areas that might be interesting to that property or areas that you might want to avoid. Also, this is one that kind of keeps me up at night, is you want to make sure there's no environmental issues. And typically environmental issues can be recorded at the county and it will be in the chain of title. If they're not, you can go on a Superfund website at epa.gov and check to make sure that area is not in a Superfund site. Because if you buy property that has an environmental issue on it, it's your responsibility. So that's a quick way to avoid that. Also, call the county again, planning and zoning. They'll know if there's been any issues in that area as well. And again, nothing can replace having either yourself or your representative go look at that property. So if you want more tips, tricks, techniques on how to make an incredible income buying and selling raw land, go to www.thelandgeek.com. Download for free the Passive Income Blueprint. Get the ebook, How to Avoid the 3 Fatal Land Buying Mistakes I See Investors Making Every Day. One of them isn't doing enough due diligence. And check out the podcast. Work smart, earn more, learn how. And this is Mark Podolsky. Thanks for having a virtual cup of coffee with me. I'll see you next time.